Hello. It's been like a hot second since I've made a video, but I am doing a readathon again, which I haven't actually done like a proper one in a while. Anyway, I am doing the Simsathon, and it goes for all of February. I'll link all the stuff below. There's a Twitter, there's a Discord, there's teams, there's points. It's pretty good. So I am like a lifelong Sims fan. I've been playing it since I was like 10, something like that. And this one is the round 2. I missed it on round 1, which is weird. But Bianca Reads also does a Sims readathon. So I'm like, girl, where you at? Where you at? But this one's kind of different anyway. So this one is based on Sims 2, and the prompts all based on the expansion packs. There's a bonus prompt depending on what group you pick. First on the list, we have The Showgirl by Nicola Harrison. This is a book I bought for my birthday 2 years ago, and I still haven't read it. So, like, what the heck? Anyway, so this is about a girl that wants to join the Ziegfeld Follies in the 20s, which is, like, actually, like, a real historical performing troupe, for lack of a better word. And yeah, I'm just expecting like glamour and fun, but then also probably a bit of a dark side. But I hope it is at least a bit like lyrical and fun for at least part of it. Anyway, so this is going to be doubling up for 2 prompts, because you can do that. You can double up as much as you want. This is going to be for Nightlife, which is to read a book set in a big city, which New York, ding, ding, ding. And Open for Business, which is a job you want. Like, I would love to be a showgirl. I would love to be performing on a stage and getting paid every night. That's amazing. Yes. I am going to read A Fire Endless by Rebecca Ross. So I've actually already started this. And there is a bit of a rule where if you're less than 50% through a book at the start of the readathon, you can count it. So I was like, I'm not putting this off any longer, because this is the sequel to A River Enchanted. This is like a Scottish inspired fantasy. It's very like lyrical and charming, and we have magic and elemental spirits and like some like clan wars going on and some romance, and it's just, it has a bit of everything. This is for the prompt free time, which is just to read a book where the character has a hobby, which sounds easy, but it's kind of hard to figure that out from the get-go. So I just decided to be like, well, our main dude plays the harp, and his mum like sews at a loom, so hobbies. I'm going to be reading Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare, because I need to. I've read pretty much everything. Maybe like not one of like little side novels, but I've read all of the Shadowhunters novels. I'm really excited about this one. I'm pretty sure this was like 2 years away to get to this last one of the last hours. So I like need to get on this ASAP. And it is chunky, but like they always read so easy. And are there pictures? I don't want to spoil myself, but yeah, there are pictures. Not to mention, I don't know if this pulls out neatly, but look at this like glossy art that's just like in it. What? Mild. That's mild. Wild. So yeah, this is for Bon Voyage prompt, which is just to read a book about like a trip or a journey. I don't know if they're going to, but at the end of the last one, some of them went on a trip. So, you know, they're probably still on the trip or coming home from the trip. There's a trip. Next up, I'm doubling up again. I have Sabriel by Garth Nix. So this is a fun one. This is actually an Australian author, and this is a fantasy novel that's like, I want to say it's YA, but it's like pretty old now. Yeah, it was first published in 1995, so the year before I was born. Cray. So this is going to count for University, which is a book with a school setting, and also Pets, which is just a book that has like a pet character in it, and like she do have a cat. I did do a Google and it confirmed. So yeah, this, I don't know like heaps about it, but she's like magic school, maybe just fighting school, and she's got to go save like her dad in the kingdom, be a badass. And I think it's going to be like a little bit funny as well. So high hopes. And next we have Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. So this is going to be for the prompt Apartment Life, which is to read a novella or a book under 300 pages, which this definitely is, happily. And I really loved her other book, Little Fires Everywhere, so I'm hoping to really like this one. And I don't want to know too much because it is just like murder mystery, something. Oh, this ghostly debut novel calls to mind The Lovely Bones. I didn't like The Lovely Bones. hopefully I'm gonna like this. I've put this on TBRs a few times. I'm hoping I can actually read it this time. 2014 for this one. There you go. And last but not least, I'm going to be finally reading Better Together by Christine Riccio. So, if you don't know, she is like one of the OG booktubers, and I've been watching her for years, and I liked her other book again but better, so I'm really hoping I'm going to enjoy this one. It's just like a contemporary fluff, like Parent Trap retelling type thing, and it looks like they're going to be like theatre-y kid and musical kid, so I'm going to be having a grand old time. This one, the prompt is for Team Pleasant, which is one of the OG families. These two twin sisters who were like, kind of like, you know, goth and girly, and it was like a whole vibe. And like their names were like Shakespeare characters, because of course they were. So yeah, the prompt was just to read a book about siblings, and we've got that right here. And my team's gonna win. So those are the books. But knowing me, that's not solid. That's not solid. Because there's so many. There's so many I want to read. Like, for school setting, don't get me started. Because, like, for school setting, I've got A Deadly Education and Legendborn. But, like, I just really needed to double up. But, you know, if all goes to plan, I'll be reading more books than the 6 I just chose. Let me try and do the Hold of Victory. Ta-da! This is what I'm going to read in February, hopefully. You should join the readathon. If not, please tell me what you thought of any of these books if you've read them. And I will see you next time. Bye.